This presentation introduces a 12-week micronutrient and herbal psychoeducation program. It responds to the gaps identified in my research: nutrient deficiencies, limited access to healthy food, and the erasure of ancestral healing traditions. Grounding in Eagle's biopsychosocial model, it reconnects emotional health to biology, community, and earth. Black communities experience high levels of anxiety and depression alongside structural barriers to care. My literature review shows significant links between mood symptoms and deficiencies in magnesium, vitamin D, B complex. These deficiencies are more common in African Americans due to environmental and nutritional inequalities. Nutrition is shaped by structured forces, not individual choices. Food deserts, environmental injustice, and a lack of fresh produce contribute to nutritional deficiencies and affect mood and stress. Biology must be understood within context, making micronutrient education essential for equality. The 1977 Eagle model argues for integrating biology, psychology, and social factors in care. Black and indigenous communities have always understood health this way. This program honors the truth and blends modern research with ancestral healing. The Flexner Report marginalized herbal and community rooted healing traditions, elevating Eurocentric models as the only valid approach. This created epistemic injustice. Restoring these traditions is necessary for culturally relevant and equitable mental health practices. Out of the Earth's 92 natural elements, about 24 are essential for human life. Minerals like magnesium, potassium, and iron move from soil to the body and directly influence emotional regulation. Understanding the earth to body pathway reframes emotional health as ecological and ancestral. My research shows strong evidence linking micronutrients to mental well being. Magnesium supports GABA and stress regulation. B complex vitamins support serotonin and dopamine. Vitamin D affects emotional centers of the brain. Deficiencies make emotional balance harder, especially in underserved communities. Gut health is deeply connected to emotional health. Micronutrients and herbs support the gut's microbiome and reduce inflammation, which benefits mood regulation. This relationship aligns scientific evidence with ancestral healing practices focused on digestion and earth based nourishment. Herbal allies like lemon balm, chamomile, and nettle have measurable effects on stress and mood. Research supports their calming restorative properties, while ancestral traditions have used them for generations. Integrating herbal literacy Integrating herbal literacy creates culturally congruent and evidence informed education. The 12-week program teaches participants about micronutrients, herbal support, and ancestral healing concepts. It is educational, not prescriptive, and respects social workers' scope of practice. The goal is to empower through biological literacy and cultural grounding. Each session includes micronutrients education, herbal discussions, mood tracking, and culturally grounded reflection. Participants learn how emotional health connects to their body, their histories, and the earth. Optional nutritional screenings can be done through medical partners. The program focuses on three key nutrients: magnesium, vitamin D, and B complex vitamins. These nutrients consistently appear in research related to mood regulation and emotional resilience, especially among populations facing nutritional inequalities. We highlight three herbs supported by both evidence and tradition: lemon balm for calming the nervous system, chamomile for emotional balance and sleep, and nettle for mineral restoration. These herbs align with cultural practices and scientific findings. Psychoeducation increases self management, reduces stigma, and improves engagement. When grounded in cultural and biological knowledge, it empowers participants to understand their bodies and make informed choices about their well being. To implement this program, I would need a clear facilitator manual, fidelity guidelines for how content is taught, and a basic budget for space, materials like workbooks and journals, and partnership costs. I recommend establishing interdisciplinary referral protocols with dietitians, physicians, and herbalists to ensure safety and cultural fit. Similar integrative models exist in community programs like the Black Impact Intervention, but none focus specifically on micronutrients and herbal literacy through the biopsychosocial and ancestral lens. This makes EarthStar both innovative and feasible. Policy support is needed to fund facilitators, educational materials, and space for community delivery. Resources for creating the facilitator manager manual, resources for creating the facilitator manual, evaluation tools, and access supports. Policies should encourage partnership between mental health providers and community organizations. While lifestyle programs like Black Impact show promise, they do not address micronutrients education or ancestral herbal knowledge, highlighting the need for policies that expand integrative, culturally grounded models like this one. Restoring repressed healing traditions is essential for representation and justice. It challenges the historical erasure caused by biomedical dominance and affirms the legitimacy of ancestral practice in mental health spaces. This innovation addresses epistemic injustice by elevating ancestral knowledge alongside scientific evidence. It expands what counts as valid healing and redistributes power in how we understand wellness. This program remains ethical by focusing on education, informed consent, and clear role boundaries. Participants are encouraged to consult medical providers for supplements or labs. Research also supports implementation. Using pre and post program data from tools like the PHQ-9 and the GAD-7 and participant feedback helps evaluate what works and refine the curriculum so it stays safe, culturally grounded, and effective. The core message is that understanding is power. When people learn what their bodies need and reclaim knowledge once taken from them, resiliency strengthens. Future research will guide ongoing implementation, for example, tracking changes in nutritional knowledge, stress levels, and cultural engagement across 12 weeks will help refine and sustain the program over time. Thank you.